Hey y'all, just want to say good morning. Just got done feeding the hogs and come in, have me a little coffee. Now, I guess I'll share with you today that you see that light coming in there? We got a little light on the subject. So I'm gonna share a little deep wisdom here, come from the barnyard. Because when you're done hog farmer like me, you done got to have your Starbucks coffee every morning before you go out there and feed them pigs. Dang, it stunk out there this morning, friend. Phew-wee! As it done worse smell, the wind was done coming out of the north, blowing that stink. Not from my farm, but from that feller down the road. He's got thousands of them things out there, and he don't never clean up his barnyard. That's the problem with that place. It done stinks so bad because he don't want to clean up the mess. He just lets it keep building up, and before you know it, why they got, I think in some places that done slop is 6 foot deep. You literally swimming through it. Now, some people, of course, smart enough to walk around it because you don't go walking through the middle of a pigsty, friend, and trying to feed a bunch of hogs when you can't even done breathe yourself. And that's some wisdom that done coming from me today. I could tell you that right now. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you my letters. Being a hog farmer and living out here in the country, I done get tired and I'm kind of lonely. It's kind of a lonely life. I can't even find a wife because them women, they don't like that stink neither. What kind of a woman want to be around a fella like me that's got to feed all them hogs and then come in the house with them dirty boots? Oh, I did that a couple times. I'll never do that again. Now what I do before I come in my house is I done take off my boots. And I make sure there ain't no stuff on my cuffs of my pants or on my jacket. My Carhartt jacket, I keep it clean. I done keep my hands clean too. I got a hand sanitation washer right next to the front door, and I done wash my hands clean before I come in my house, friend. Because the thing is I got to done write all these letters. You see this here? Let me see. I don't know. Maybe you could done see the back of them. You see that? I gotta write all these letters to people. I'm kind of bored. I done sit around and wishing and hoping and wondering, and I start writing. Now let me just show you this here. I done read one of them letters to you before about being a collusion on your protrusion. You see, I got dozens and dozens of these things, and they're done written on both sides too. You see that? Shoot. I don't understand why I have to be the guy that's got to write all this stuff down. It's work enough just going out there and feeding them hogs every morning and keeping the barn clean, and then you got them dang horse stalls. Oh, God dang it, I gotta clean the straw, I gotta take out the manure, I gotta feed them, I gotta brush them, I gotta deworm them, I gotta spray them with fly spray, I gotta keep them saddles all polished. And then there's that dang bridle. You got to keep them things clean because they done salivate all over them things. And you got to wash them, and then you got to clean them, and then you got to polish them. You done got to take good care of all your horse equipment too. If you're going to be a horseman and a hog farmer, you can't be having nothing messed up. Your whole life's got to remain well organized, and rightfully so. Because if it done ain't, you get yourself... Boy, I think I'm getting more revelation now today. You get yourself a big old mess going like that out there, and you don't keep up on cleaning that thing, and then you don't go out there and clean out that horse barn and clean up all that manure, and then you done got your dishes to wash and your clothes to clean and your bed to make. And my question is, like, what you doing every morning when you get up? Are you making your bed? Or are you just leaving that thing all tore up like that? Because that's a lot of folks' problem right there, too. It's all about that bed that they make. What kind of bed you making, friend? What kind of bed you laying in? Boy, you know what I'm talking about. I done told you we was going to have some serious talks. And since I like to talk in rhymes and reasons and dissertations and make it sound a little bit confusing or a collusion, but it's much better than cruising for a bruising, ain't it? God dang it, you done get your life all messed up, and you done will be cruising for a bruising. My boy done had that problem quite a few times. I kept telling him, son, you got to listen to me. You got to listen to me, boy, because if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to get yourself in all kinds of trouble. And yeah, he done walk away. Yeah, whatever, Pa. Yeah, whatever, Pa. Dumb boy don't want to sometimes his dang head is so prideful and hard, he don't want to listen. He don't want to take no godly wisdom from nobody. Because it ain't about what I done did. Because when I was young like him, I done messed up. I done made all them dang problems the same. And I'm trying to get my son not to have to do that. Because of the dang pain and the trouble and the strife and the struggle that I done had to go through because I done didn't listen to nobody. Because then again, I didn't have no pa. My pa left when I was 5 years old. That's why I done had to grow up hard. I had to learn the hard way. My mama, she done took good care of me. I done had the best mama anybody could ever had. But poor mama, she done didn't make it past 50. Died from cancer. That's a terrible thing. So then I done had to go in, it was even harder after that. Then I done had to take care of my grandmother till she was 90-some years old. So every time I talk to my boy, I tell him, son, please, you got to listen to your father. You got to do what I'm telling you to do. Please, it's done for your own good. That's all it is. It's just for his own good. He doesn't think I'm trying to punish him all the time or something. That's what a lot of done folks out there, they don't want to take no discipline. They don't want to learn the hard. They want to, I tell you what, they rather learn the hard way to be disciplined. You know, it done even says in that Bible that I done read, going to church all them years. I remember that preacher preaching that up there. He done gave that message. God chastises and corrects and rebukes and teaches those that he loves. He's a good, loving father. That's what he has to do. Because if he don't, you're going to be running around out there like them hogs are running around out there in that manure right now. Making a big old mess and just squealing and yelping and kicking up dirt. That's all they do. They don't know no better. And I'm the one, I got to go out there and clean all that. And then at the same time, I'm supposed to take care of them. Because they done doing all that, they don't even realize I'm having to clean up that mess. God dang it. Y'all see that's the problem there. They just ain't appreciative of that. They don't know no better because they ain't got nothing up here. Okay? They think playing around in the mud and kicking up dirt and all that stink that they live in, they just realize that's a normal life. They don't know no better, see? And that's a problem with a lot of folk out there. Same kind of thing. See, I told you, boy, we was going to have another talk. There's some folks out there that they living their life like that. Living like they're living in a pigsty. But it ain't some pigsty in the middle of their house. Some of them folks got $1 million homes. Can you believe that? And swimming pools in their backyard. But that stink they got in there, shoo-wee, it done worse than my hog pen out back. And I tried to talk to them. I told him, just like my boy, I said, I try to tell you something, but you don't want to listen to me. You don't like being corrected. See, your pigs, they don't really care. You can tell them all you want, and they just go about their way. Well, maybe that's more like a dang monkey crossed with a pig. But then there is pigs like that are like monkeys, hanging around in the trees everywhere, snorting, clapping, and done making all kinds of stink too like that. So yeah, I done might not be off too much. But anyway, I'm trying to even dang figure out where this conversation was going anyway, because I just done got up this morning early. I didn't get enough. This is, by the way, to us hog farmers, we drink Starbucks. Starbucks French roast, boy. That's some dang good coffee. Which reminds me, I gotta go out there and change that tractor tire. Dang. And that sucker weighs 600 pounds. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Well, anyway, let me see this. I kind of believe that I got one more letter for you here. I done gotta tell you one more thing. Here. I think this is it right here. I done knew something good was gonna happen today. Let me just look this over real quick just to make sure I got this all, because of my writing. You see that? When I start writing, I get... That's the other side. I done get all carried away. I gotta make sure. If I mess up, don't you go write me no emails or sending me no text messages or nothing telling me, hey, you don't know how to talk. Who the heck are you talking to? You ain't no better than nobody else. Because I don't want to hear that, okay? I already know that I ain't better than nobody else. But I'm trying to tell you that I can be better and you can be better. And if we're all done be just a little bit better than the way we are, why, my God, I could just imagine how that hog pen would get all cleaned up out there and things would go back to normal again, like they're supposed to be on the barnyard, where we got peace and order. Well, anyway, here goes nothing. It's me again. I'm here to tell you I got absolutely nothing to offer you. All right? I had nothing to sell. I got no success programs that could make you rich by investing $1,995 in some so-called entrepreneur program that they're selling out there on Twitter or Instagram or Snapchat or Google or Tumblr or none of them other programs that they got. Nope, I ain't got none of that at all. And if you're looking for answers to all your complex life problems, well, I can't help you with that neither. Although I could tell you there's a place that you can go to get all your answers. Oh yeah, there is. But that's another letter for another day, because if I done told you the real truth right now, you might be scared away and you might never come back and listen to none of my videos. And then you ain't gonna find out the answer. So with that said, I think that the only thing I can offer you at this time is my history of failures. Yep, that's right. You did hear that carefully. You see, in the past, I done was a huge success and a disappointing failure at the same time. And don't tell nobody, but I ain't been in this hog business for all my life, okay? I done used to work in the construction business. In fact, I probably had more failures than successes. But who's counting, right? And if the truth done was to be known, it was them failures that done made me more successful person than I am today. You're probably wondering, well, how the heck does that happen? Although it really wasn't the failures that gave me my success, prosperity, and abundance, but my overall bulldog mentality to never give up and to keep walking through those failures and to learn from my past mistakes and to keep going on despite all my losses, my letdowns, my disappointments in life, and all them done world events. all them crazy things that happen, like towers going down and viruses going round and people spinning round and round and all kinds of crazy talk going from every town to town to town. Because I done ain't got no control over none of that. And people who don't like the construction jobs that I did, and I done lost money on some of them jobs, I'm having trouble even talking about this because I'm kind of ashamed of all that stuff. Although that might be another letter for another day, and I don't want to bore you with all my problems, friend, except for the fact that when my problems became his problems and his wisdom became my problem, that's finally when I done recognized I was the problem. And when I take a care like that, that's when all my failures done ran away. 'Cause you see, ingenuity, that done be the mother of invention. And that's about all I got to say.